guys? What's up, guys? Another day, another fucking shit. Guys, another day, another dollar. Today's video topic is your first time with a new girl. I'm not talking about the first time ever having sex. What I'm talking about is, let's say you've been in a relationship before. Y'all broke up, you know what I'm saying? Or let's say y'all just disconnect. Y'all broke up. You're dating again. You're on the scene. You know, you're at the bars trying to pull bitches and shit. You're trying to act cool at the bars. You know what I'm saying? And you stumble upon this girl that you really like. Now, let's say you meet this new girl. You know, you went on a couple dates. You know, things are going smooth. You've been on a couple dates. Y'all's chemistry is just going great. This girl's pretty beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Y'all's chemistry is just like, it's just interwrapping. Like, you can feel yourself falling in love again. That cold heart that you had once is now being revitalized. Like, this new girl is picking up the pieces of your heart and shit. Now, it's game time, and y'all are gonna have sex. That's what this video is about. Y'all about to have sex. And y'all, and I'm not saying like you've had sex before in this scenario. Like, this is not your first time around the block. You know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't your first time laying down the pipe, thraxing and waxing, you know, making the cheeks jiggle. It's not your first time. The thing is, sex with different people is different, right? Because everyone has preferences, you know. Everyone has little kinks they like, you know, and the more you have sex with one person, the better it gets, because you kind of figure out what each other like and stuff like that. And so, like, your sexual compatibility goes up, you know what I'm saying? But the first time, it either is like an instant connection in the bedroom, or it's not. The first time that you end up having sex with a new girl, right? She could either walk out of that bedroom saying, damn, he laid that shit down, like, that shit was crazy, he was all up in my guts, making me scream like, ah. She just has this fond recollection of you just tearing her shit up. You know what I'm saying? She walks out of that bedroom telling all her friends, like, damn, he was tearing my shit up. Like, I was screaming. He had my cheeks clapping. He had my boobs jiggling. You know what I'm saying? I was squirting everywhere. And that could be the legacy that you leave. Or she could walk out of there unsatisfied, right? And saying, damn, his stroke game's weak as fuck. You know, he did not lay that shit down at all. Shit was kind of pathetic, you know, and then she just doesn't like you anymore. You know what I'm saying? The first time is mad important. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you basically got to pull everything out of the bag to make the best first impression as possible. Like, when you get in there, right, you make sure, like, this is a video I made. It's like the difference between having sex and making love. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're just like hooking up, having sex, like, you're not there trying to please her. You know, that's something you do for a girl you don't give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? You fuck a girl like that you don't care about. Like, that's basically, like, if you're just hooking up, you basically just got her, right? You take your dick out. You just, no foreplay, no nothing. You just slam it in her, and you just keep pounding it until, like, you know what I'm saying? No stroke differentiation. You know what I'm saying? No nothing, no foreplay, no kissing on the neck, none of that. You're just slamming it in her until you bust, Sam. But when you're making love, this is what you got to do. And on your first impression, right? Your first sexual impression, basically what you're going to do is you're going to take it to a nice dinner, right? You're going to have a special night. And all night, you know what I'm saying, you're going to get that flirtatious energy going. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get that flirtatious vibe. It's building up tension, you know what I'm saying? Where y'all are, you just like, you're waiting until after the dinner, you know what I'm saying? Because you know you're just building up that flirtatious energy. Because y'all know what's going to go down later. But, like, all day and all night, you're just making it a special night so that you know later on, you know what I'm saying, you're going to give it to her. You're going to lay it down. You're going to give it to her. So you're building that flirtatious energy, right? And then by the end of the dinner, you know what I'm saying, tension is at a high. It's at a high. Sorry, I can barely talk. I'm sick. Right? It's at a high. Now, when you get home, right, this is where you start the foreplay action. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you start slow. You start, you know, maybe the physical contact starts. You guys start kissing, right? Like, you start kissing on the neck. You know what I'm saying? Sensually, hand holding, maybe saying cute shit, doing all that, like, nice little sensual touching on the skin and shit to get the goosebumps going. You know, I'm talking about, like, that light breezy touching and shit. Right? and you're kissing on her neck, and you're kissing down her chest and shit, slowly, sensually taking clothes off. And when it's game time, you know what I'm saying, the tension's at an all-time high. You can't just put the tip in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta like kind of rub it up and down on the clitoris, you know what I'm saying? Knock on the door a little bit. You know, maybe just give her the tip. She's like, you know, at this point, she wants the whole thing, but you're just giving her the tip right now, right? Making her want more, right? You just slide the tip in, and she's like, you're like, you know what I'm saying? And then this is, you know, shit I've been talking about for years, you know, but I feel like I have to reiterate all the time. Then you just slowly give her the full lengthage of the shaft while simultaneously kissing on her neck and everything like that. You know, kissing on her neck, breathing heavy, saying cute shit, and then you slowly pull it out, right? And then back in, full shaft, balls deep, right? And then maybe you pull it out, just put the tip in a little bit, and then you start slowly picking up the pace, you know what I'm saying? Slowly kissing her neck to the point where then you get up to build it up. Now you're slamming her, she's screaming, and then you pull it out, you stop. One deep and slow, you know what I'm saying? Deep and slow, and then you keep repeating that process. You know what I'm saying? But that, and then maybe if you're advanced, you know what I'm saying, you get the vibrator out halfway that you brought with you. You put the vibrator on the clitoris as you're pounding that, and she's going crazy at this point. You know, it's a tag team duo, you and the vibrator tag teaming her. But either way, you see the difference between whether you do all that or not. The difference between that is like you are trying, and you're leaving a legacy where she's gonna walk out of there after y'all's first time. You know what I'm saying? And she's gonna be like, damn, yeah, he laid it down. You know what I'm saying? And you want to feel like you laid it down, you know? Like, do you want to be known as the guy who fucking lays it down? You know what I'm saying? And fucking gave it to her? Fucking took her to Pound Town? Or just fucking was weak as hell with it? You know what I'm saying? Do you want to be known as the guy who has weak as hell stroke game, you know? Just weak as fuck. Damn, I am sick as hell, bro. I'm getting super nauseous right now. So I'm probably going to end the video. But code Horsemeet on Civil Regime and Iron Crue, bro. Iron Crue, dude, the people keep asking me about my chains and my necklaces and my bracelets and shit. I've been telling them it's Iron Crue for fucking, I don't even know how long at this point. Dude, the puka, the earrings, like, it's all Iron Crue. Code Horsemeet. And Civil Regime, code Horsemeet. And we still have Horsemeet t-shirts if you guys want some of those. So get the Horsemeet t-shirts. And if you send me pictures of you guys wearing the Horsemeet t-shirts, I'll post it on my Instagram. Just make the picture cool. Do something cool in the Horsemeet t-shirt, dude, and I'll fucking post the shit out of it. Anyway, I hope you guys learned something for this video. I'll start posting every day. So I'm really sick. So, alrighty, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.